Good morning, my dear students, and welcome to our online class of math of class 10th. Okay, so we had discussed in the previous class how to solve the given pair of linear equations graphically. So today I came up with one of the questions to discuss with you people so that you can understand more and more about the graphical solutions. So the question is like this. Okay, without wasting any time, just let us start our question. So the question says that 5 pencils and 7 pens together costs rupees 50, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost rupees 46. Find the cost of one pencil and that of one pen. So this is the question. Now what we have to do, form the pair of linear equations and solve it graphically. We have to form the pair of linear equations with the help of the informations given in the question, and then we have to solve it graphically. So I'm starting the solutions. Let the cost of one pencil be rupees x and the cost of one pen be rupees y. So this is a simple step. All of you must be aware about forming the equations from the given word problems, so that you people are doing from your class 8. So I don't think so that you people will have any much problem. So okay, now according to the question, we had assumed x and y, the cost of pencils and pen. So cost of 5 pencils is equal to 5x and cost of 7 pens is equal to 7y. Now according to that, it is given in the question that the cost of 5 pencils and 7 pens is equal to 50. So that I had written here 5x plus 7y is equal to 50. So solving this and converting it in the form of y, we will get y is equal to 50 minus 5x divided by 7. Similarly, cost of 7 pencils is equal to 7x and the cost of 5 pens is equal to 5y. So again, as given in the question, that the cost of 7 pencils and 5 pens is equal to 46. So that only we have written in the form of equations. So it is here 7x plus 5y is equal to 46, y is equal to 46 minus 46 minus 7x by 5. So we had converted both the equations in the form of, you can say, in the form of y. In terms of y, we had converted both the equations. So let us move on now. So after understanding that, see this solution. So we had got now equation 1 and equation 2 both we are having the equations. Now from the table, okay, now we are going to form the table since we have to solve these equations graphically. So that's why we are going to form the tables for these equations, like by hit and trial method. We'll assume some of the values of x and then find out the values of y for that particular values of x. So we had done that. So I had taken for this equation 1 3 comma 5. So after putting x over here 3, we'll get the value of y as 5. So that I have written over here. Now by putting the value, the second value which I have taken, that is minus 4, by putting the value of minus 4 here, we'll get the value of y as 10. Okay, similarly we had done in this question also. Substitute the values of x as 3 and then you'll get the values of y as 5. Similarly, substitute the value of x as minus 2 and then you will get 12. So when we substitute minus 2 over here as the value of x, then we are going to get the value of y as 12 over here. Okay, now with the help of this information, we are going to form the graph of these equations. So we have got the ordered pair of like x and y, 3 5 minus 4 comma 10, here also 3 5 and minus 2 comma 12. So two ordered pair we have got. So we are trying to form the equations. So see over here all of you, and see, we are fortunate that we have got the same point by solving only, but no issues. It does not happen all the time that you will get the same point. It means in both the, if for both the equations you will get the same the points of same coordinates. So this will not happen always. So for that we have to go and solve the it means form the graph and then see the solution. So here is your graph. So I'm trying to first of all locate these two points, that is 3 comma 5. So 3 on the x-axis is here, that is positive x, positive 3, so it is here. Now just second is y coordinate is 5, so it is also positive, so we'll move up till 5. So here we are having a 5 distance of 5 units on the y-axis. So we had taken that as 3 comma 5, this coordinate, the coordinate of this point as 3 comma 5. Similarly, now locate minus 4 comma 10. So here is our minus 4, since it is my negative, so we had moved from origin to negative side, negative of x, that is 4 minus 4, and then move up, okay. So minus 4 comma 10, so we are moving here, and on the y-axis we got 10 units over here. So this is your minus 4 comma 10. So we had located the points, 2 points of the first equation for the first equation. Now we locate the 2 points with the for the second equation similarly. So 3 comma 5 already we had taken. Now the second is minus 2 comma 12, so just locate it. Here is your minus 2, see here, and now again you will move up, that is 12 units at the y-axis, positive. So here is your 12, you can see. So minus 2 comma 12 is our this point. Okay, now after just locating the points, just draw the straight line, that is line segments for both the equation, joining both the points. So we had done that. We had drawn two lines, first this line and then this line, and we can easily see that they are intersecting at a point, that is 3 comma 5. So it is intersecting at the point 3 comma 5. So hence the solution of our equation is 3 comma 5. It means the cost of 1, as we had assumed over here, the cost of 1 pencil be rupees x and the cost of 1 pen be rupees y. So from here, from the graph, we get that the value of x as 3 and the value of x y as 5. So the cost of 1 pencil be rupees 3 and the cost of 1 pen be rupees 5. Now verify this, that their sum is coming like 50 or not. So the cost is pencil, for pencil it is 3 and for pen it is 5. So see here, so 5 into 3, that is 15, and 7 into 5, that is 35. So 35 plus 15, it will become 50. So we are getting it. And for that, so the another one, it is 7 into 3, 21, and 5 into 3, sorry, 5 into 5, 25. So 25 plus 21, it will become 46. So it means verified also, and we had found out the solution of the given pair of linear equations graphically. So this is the way how you will draw the graph, how you will form the tables and draw the graph, and then wherever they are going to intersect, so that point, the coordinate of that point is going to be the solution of the given pair of linear equations. So I hope so this must be clear to you all. So that's it for today's session. Thank you all. Just to solve the other questions based on this in this method only. So see you in next class. Thank you.